Hey guys, I'm Taylor. I'm a part-time Poshmark reseller, and today I'm gonna go over my top 10 best sales from 2024. So let's just jump right into it. Let's go ahead and get started with number 10. Okay, so I actually have a tie for number 10. Both of these items sold for $120. The first one is this Marchesa Notte sheath dress. I actually bought this on a Whatnot sale. They were doing like a mystery box of designer items. I think it was like Rent the Runway, flawed items, things like that. So the item sold for $120. It was a beautiful like romantic lace dress. It was actually a size 0 too, and it sold pretty quickly after I listed it, and my earnings on the sale was $96. I'll put up on the screen how much I paid for this dress and my profit. Okay, the other item that sold for $120 were these beautiful, I think they're like 90s or Y2K Marc Jacobs butterfly stiletto heels. These are so fun. They're so cool. They're so like 90s. I love these so much, and I actually bought these in the bins. So all I had to do was pay for the weight of the item. My bins prices is $1.69 a pound. So, I mean, I'm sure I paid less than $5 for these heels. Awesome find. I was so excited. I remember pulling these out of the bin. They pulled out a new rotation, and I saw them and I was just like, oh my God, I can't. I was just so excited about this find when I found them, and I was so excited when they sold for $120. Again, my earnings were $96. Okay, coming in at number 9 is this Lulu's wedding dress, which I didn't even know that they did wedding dresses until I found this item and searched comps on it. And it was this beautiful off-the-shoulder boho. It had this really beautiful train. It was gorgeous. It had so many likers. I think it sold maybe a month after I listed it, and it sold for $125. I found this down in Florida last January at a Goodwill. I think I might have paid like $12 for it, something like that. And my earnings on the sale was $100. I was so happy about this. Okay, my number 8 best sale from 2024 are these Levi's 501Z pants. And these are very rare and they are expensive. They're a more premium brand within Levi's. They had a red line in the interior, and it's called like the red line salvage, which I didn't even know what that was or what I actually had until a guy messaged me and said, hey, do these have the red line salvage? And so then I had to Google that and see what it meant. And then sure enough, the jeans that I had did have that red line, which made them more sought after. And the guy sent me an offer for $131 on these jeans, and my earnings were $104.80. And I actually got this item for free from my aunt. She was clearing out her closet for her and her husband, and she gave me these jeans for free. So that was just so awesome. The guy that bought them, he was so happy too. He left me this long review about how he had jeans like this in 1959 and they looked exactly the same. So he was such a good buyer, and it just makes me so happy when I can give these secondhand items a new home for somebody that appreciates the item. So I was so happy that these jeans went to that guy. Okay, coming in at number 7 is this Tory Burch 100% cashmere sweater. Oh my God, this was beautiful. And guys, I found it in the bins. What? Like this, that was crazy. I was so happy when I found this. It was thick cashmere too. You know when you usually find like cashmere, it's that thin. No, this was like thick, beautiful cashmere. It was a size large. It was in great condition. I cannot believe that somebody bought this and then donated it. I sold it in a bundle, but when I'm looking at the percentage overall of what this item was of the bundle, it sold for $150. I kind of think that's low, but they did buy a lot of things in this bundle, and I got it in the bins, so I made a great profit. My earnings on this item was $120. I was so ecstatic about this find and the sale. It was great. Okay, coming in at number 6 is another item actually that sold for $150. It's this needle and thread dress. Guys, I got this for I think like $12, $13 in Florida at a Goodwill last January. I found some really good items that month. This was beautiful. It had this beautiful lace and beading and just the color, the silhouette. It was just a beautiful dress. I knew when I was walking in and I looked at the rack of dresses, I saw that like peeking out and I was like, what are you? Like I just knew from across the store that that was a beautiful piece. And sure enough, it was. And it did sell pretty quickly too. I'd say maybe a few months after I listed it, which is great. For a $150 sale. My earnings on this was $120. Okay, my 5th best sale from 2024 is this Adidas Originals puffer coat. This was in like new condition. Some of the keywords that I used for this item was Pacquian, Adidas. That was kind of like the off-brand of this Adidas coat, and I think it's like goes for higher. I used Asian, Asia, Rare, logo, down coat, faux fur. Because I think that that's like an Asian side brand, Pacquian. I don't know. I got this in the bins. So I was just kind of Googling, looking up similar comps, doing my research on this. These are the kind of things that I saw and the style number. So yeah, I was just so excited, guys. Another bins find, and I sold this for $160. My earnings were $128. And the guy that bought this coat, he gave me 5 stars and he said, Adidas coat of my dreams. Thank you again. So, I mean, it just made me so happy when I see those buyers and they're happy with these sales. Like it just makes me so happy. I love it. Okay, guys, my 4th best sale from 2024 is this beautiful Badgley Mishka gold shimmer sequin gown. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was so well made. This sold for $165. My earnings were $132. Again, guys, I got this in Florida during that January that I was in Florida last year. This I got from that same Goodwill that had the needle and thread dress and the Lulu's wedding dress. This was also at that same Goodwill. This was a size 14 also, which was a great size for this brand. Again, I probably spent like $13, $14, maybe $12 on this dress. So I was just so happy about that profit. And I'm happy to give this dress a new home. Okay, my 3rd best sale from 2024 is again another Badgley Mishka dress. Again, sequin, beautiful gold. This one also had a black undertone to it. This one I got in that Rent the Runway box that I talked about earlier. So that box did really well for me. And then that Florida trip did really well for me. So that is something that I am going to definitely look into again, is doing those Rent the Runway boxes, because there were some things in that box that were not the best at all. I wasn't even able to flip them because they were just in horrible condition. But the items that were in good condition, they made up the price of the box and then some. So I don't know, I might think about buying one again. We'll see. But anyways, this dress sold for $200. My earnings were $160. Okay, guys, my 2nd best sale of 2024 is this beautiful Love Shack fancy dress. Oh my gosh, I got this on a Whatnot auction. This girl was just going through some things, trying to get rid of stuff, and this sold to me. I think I paid like $32, something like that, including shipping. Like it was a wild price for this dress. And I knew that it was a newer style because you have to like act fast. And it just looked like a newer style. I knew I could use a lot of keywords for it. So I just was bidding on it and I won the bid for 30-something dollars, I think. It was crazy. Anyways, this sold for $222. My earnings were $176. I was just so happy about this sale. Okay, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for, my best sale from 2024 is this beautiful MacDougall gown. Again, guys, I bought this on Whatnot. I'm thinking I should get my butt on Whatnot again and look for items. But yeah, this, I think I bought it for like $70 or $80. Maybe it was like $76. This dress sold for $225. My earnings were $180. Again, I did pay like $76 for this. So my profit wasn't as good on this item. Actually, the Love Shack fancy dress, I made more profit on it, but this was the highest sale. So, but anyways, this was a 16W. It was a black beaded gown. And you know, I was going through and I was just watching this girl on Whatnot unbox all of these MacDougall dresses, and I knew I wanted this one because it was plus size and it was black, and it was like kind of a classic with a lot of beading, which MacDougall is known for, is the beading. So for those three reasons, I wanted to bid on this one, and I knew I could flip it for more. It was also new with tag. Yeah, I was so excited for this dress, and I was so excited when I got that offer. Okay guys, that was everything. Let me know down in the comments what your best sale of 2024 was. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, especially if you like reselling content or thrifting, that kind of thing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!